YouTube, what's up? I want to talk to y'all, man. Off the record, kind of gaming, but more so on a vlog type thing. It's kind of like I want to get some stuff off my chest and kind of share with you my new findings when it comes to human interaction. I learned that just because we share a common interest doesn't mean we can talk, we can conversate, we can have good dialogue. You know what I mean? Uh, I know people personally, right, that has gained as long as I have or longer because they've been living longer than me. And I realized that I can't talk to them. Even though we share a common interest, and actually the interest that we share in common brought us together. And if it wasn't for that interest, we wouldn't even know each other because we're just way two different people. I realized that it's unreasonable for both of us to continue on with any sort of conversation in that realm of hobbies, if you will, if that makes sense what I'm trying to say. And I learned that even with my interactions with people online and whoever else, no matter who it is, because we share a common interest doesn't mean a damn thing. Regardless of what the hobby may be or what the interest may be, whatever it is, you can't talk to them. And in this instance, I'm talking about gaming. You would think I'm a gamer, you're a gamer. We can at least have some sort of dialogue. But either here something is going on where maybe the dynamics of gaming is just way, in different areas, way like out of the spectrum. No, they're not as related as we think we are. I mean, as gaming is not as related as we think they are, or there's some other issues going on. You know what I'm saying? Like communication issues. Lack of listening skills, comprehension skill, whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is, but there's just a disconnect that prevents us from having a good dialogue. I know people. I prefer PlayStation. I know people who prefer Xbox, but I can have an incredible dialogue with those people. Even though I don't agree with those people, I can still have a great dialogue. I can get something out of the conversation regardless if I agree or disagree. I think that's some of the best conversations you can have. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people who you share the same interest. We could be both PlayStation fans, but one of us might find another person an absolute whack job, and we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? It's actually quite mind blowing. That's exactly why I'm doing this vlog here. As a matter of fact, all of these videos I do like this as vlogs, but I'm definitely doing this specific vlog just to say, like, man, we can't have regular conversations with people. It's just, there's just a disconnect of some sorts that prevents us from having a good dialogue. I'm literally arguing with friends that I've known for 20, almost 30 years over punk ass video games, bro. And I don't mean it in a way where, video games is meaningless or anything like that. But when we talking about real issues in the world that's going on, you know what I'm saying? We got our everyday, day-to-day problems. And we sitting up here arguing over, something like video games. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That is crazy to me, bro. Crazy. I'm never the one to be petty, to be out here fighting over video games. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? It's just things go left. People get disrespectful, call people names. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff. Go off of assumptions, everything, because somebody can't handle somebody else's opinion. They go like right off the rails. You know what I mean? And they really loose with it online because they just get to saying any and everything they would never say if that person was in front of them. You know what I'm saying? The internet give these dudes a false sense of manhood, a false sense of scrotums that they thought they had until somebody was to get in their face, you know? But it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, man. And I'm just, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. But do y'all go through the same thing? Do y'all have friends that y'all talk to and y'all be like, you just realize you just talk to them, and then like every conversation, it's like, man, here we go. I don't even want to talk to this guy. Like, cause he's so full of it. He just, or, whatever the case may be, or, you look at this guy like he's ridiculous, or girl, whoever, whatever. You feel like you just can't talk to the guy. And I'm talking video games specifically. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. Nothing is more excruciating than having a conversation with others when people are unreasonable. This is how I look at things. I look at things like this. A lot of times when I'm having a conversation with people in regards to gaming, and they say a lot of, unsubstantiated statements and stuff like that, the conversation gets like extremely annoying, extremely. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to talk to them. You don't. That's one of the big reasons why there's a lot of Xbox fans I can't roll with. There are some that I can definitely roll with. Like, I can definitely dig. I can have a conversation with them, and enjoy a conversation with them. But then there's a lot of guys out here that's just so ridiculous. And like I said, it's frustrating. It is extremely, extremely frustrating talking to people. And mainly people because the people you don't know, you don't give a damn. You don't have to engage with them. You could just ignore them. You don't care. But if you hold some kind of regard for that person, you respect that person, maybe they said a lot of things before. Maybe they said a lot of things before that you agree with, and then all of a sudden they just fly off the rails and they start saying all kinds of crazy stuff for whatever motives they may have. Then it's like, man, you're angry, you frustrated, like, man, did I waste all my time with this clown? That's how I feel. But I just realized just because we have the same hobbies in gaming don't mean we can just talk games. Like, we can't, because you're absolutely, I feel like you're absolutely ridiculous. You're just, you're baseless. You're ridiculous. I'm talking to your emotions. I'm talking, all of this crazy stuff. I'm talking this. You're not making any sense. So yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to, share that. Like, what do y'all think? Like, what is y'all experiences when y'all talk to, just personal friends that, they like to lie, cap, never back up their statements, always got, these ridiculous claims, all kinds of stuff like that. What are your opinion? Like, how do you handle it? Do you continue to engage in conversation with these people, or do you just, or do you avoid them? Do you just ignore them when you see their phone calls, when they call you? Do you just be like, man, do you debate whether you want to answer the phone or not? Any of that kind of stuff. Because I wrestle with that a lot. Like, my phone will be ringing, and I just be like, man, here this dude go, or here she go. It don't matter. Because I just know that the conversation is always going to go left, or it's just not going to be a proper engagement in the conversation to make you want to continue on and enjoy a conversation, a fruitful one at that one. That's asking for a lot to have a fruitful one. But that's all I wanted to say. I feel like I got so much more to say and I just couldn't get it out there. But yeah, as far as like talking to people when it comes to video games, I have to be very, very, I have to be, have a lot of discretion. Put it like that. I have to have a lot of discretion. And there are just certain people that I refuse to engage with. I won't share any videos. I won't talk to them. I won't talk to friends or whatever that I think that, none of that stuff, man. You can't, because your sanity means everything, And if you ain't got your sanity because you're talking to an idiot that always, want to speculate and assume and, predict and all of that, that's what the conversations is based off of. and then you got nothing. You're just literally, you're wasting your time because you're not enjoying the conversation. You're being annoyed, and also you got better stuff to do than to engage with people like that. You know what I'm saying? I can go on for days about it, but that's all I wanted to say, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Rome, I'm gone.